Hi, here is Social Innovation Insight, where we inspire individuals and drive change. Regardless of the sector you work in, how do you see your job? Do you strive to think differently and challenge the status quo? In today's job market, there are many options for employment, such as working from home, freelancing, and starting your own business, but traditional employment with a company is still prevalent. So, in this mainstream setting, particularly within social organizations, how can we change our job in a unique and innovative way? It is important to note that when we refer to social organizations, we mean entities that operate with a clear social mission and strive to make a positive impact on society. This includes both not-for-profit organizations and social businesses. It is clear that jobs within these organizations are similar to jobs in other sectors, with standard organizational structures, hierarchies, and responsibilities. However, it is worth considering whether the way we approach these jobs should be different in social organizations. If so, how can we adapt our approach to better align with the mission and values of these organizations? So why should we rethink jobs in social organizations? 1. Social organizations often experience high turnover rates, which can have negative consequences for organizational effectiveness and overall well-being. According to a survey conducted by Whelan, 2002, which included 42 phone interviews with executive directors, 8% of positions were found to be vacant and 30% were vacant for 4 months or longer. Additionally, 24% of the vacancies were management positions. The study also revealed that 26% of nonprofits held on to underperforming staff, and 22% postponed or canceled programs because of vacant positions. Stephanie Gauza, Altus Dynamics, also found that in child welfare services alone, turnover was 24.26% in 2016 in the United States. 2. There is often a significant discrepancy in wages and benefits between social organizations and other sectors. This can be attributed to the fact that social organizations may have to prioritize their mission over financial gain in order to avoid criticism from the public. One essay reported that compared to private sector employees, public sector employees, including those in social organizations, attach less importance to career development opportunities and financial rewards in their psychological contracts, and perceive these promises as less fulfilled. 3. Employee motivation in social organizations is often driven by factors other than salary or benefits, as shown in several studies. It is fair to say that individuals who choose to work in a social organization are often driven by a strong sense of social mission and vision, and as a result, may not place as much emphasis on compensation as their counterparts in the private sector. In contrast, employees in the private sector may prioritize financial gain and have higher salaries and benefits as a result. 4. Working irregular hours is a common expectation for employees in social organizations. While data on the specific percentage of irregular working hours in these organizations is not available, our research indicates that at least 40% of social organizations require work outside of typical business hours. Additionally, none of these organizations typically offer compensation for overtime. A separate study shows that roughly 10% of the workforce in private sectors work irregular or on-call shift times, and only 30% of them are compensated for doing so. It could be a similar situation for employees who work in social organizations, as social organizations often need to provide services outside of regular business hours, particularly on weekends and holidays, especially for those organizations that focus on issues related to children and families. Just like in many other sectors, human resources are a vital component of social organizations. From the information presented above, it is clear that social organizations face unique challenges such as high turnover rates, lower compensation, and irregular working hours. We believe that it is necessary to reevaluate the way employment is approached in these organizations. This not only benefits the employees but also leads to sustainable change both for individuals and the organizations themselves. And how can we do it differently? 1. The structure of an organization plays a crucial role in determining how it operates. To improve the dynamics in social organizations, it is worth considering shifting the workplace structure from a hierarchical one to a flatter structure. According to one guide, hierarchy structures have several disadvantages, including disconnection between employees and top-level management, and lack of autonomy for employees, which can strain management relationships. In social organizations, a flatter structure allows for increased employee involvement in decision-making and improves communication and coordination by eliminating excess layers of management and unnecessary procedures. Another innovative structure that is worth looking into is the holacracy. 2. Rethinking jobs as apprenticeships or mentorship can provide a different perspective on work. While both jobs and apprenticeships involve working and learning, the mindset and approach toward the work are vastly different. Apprenticeships and mentorship involve a deeper level of relationship between two people, where work is not only about completing tasks but also about building connections to help each other grow as individuals. This emphasis on relationships is often missing in traditional employment models. By shifting the mindset and making jobs more human-centered, starting with social organizations can foster a more positive and fulfilling work environment. 3. Leadership in social organizations should prioritize empathy. As our study has shown, employees in social organizations often receive lower monetary compensation and are expected to work at non-traditional hours. Therefore, it is essential for leaders to create a more genuine and empathetic relationship with employees to compensate for the lack of monetary benefits. Given that employees in social organizations are often motivated by a strong sense of social mission, leaders should tap into their emotional needs and help them achieve their goals. Humans are emotional creatures who crave social recognition and interaction, so providing employees with emotional support and understanding is crucial, especially when they are choosing mission over money. If leaders fail to meet this emotional need, they may risk losing valuable employees who are unhappy with the management style. 4. Nurturing entrepreneurship in the workplace is crucial for the success of social organizations. Unlike in the private sector where the focus is often on professional development, both personal and professional development are vital in social organizations. Entrepreneurship is not only about having a strategic mindset but also about initiating change, taking control of one's work, actively engaging with the system, fostering innovation, and above all, personal growth and change. Adopting an entrepreneurial approach is an obligation and responsibility of the organization, one that needs to be embraced from top to bottom in order to ensure that the social mission is fully aligned and achieved among employees. The changes we are proposing for social organizations are not only essential for the organization's survival but also for retaining valuable employees. Social organizations face similar challenges as their employees, and it is crucial to create a workplace where individuals are motivated to work, contribute, and have a better quality of life, regardless of their salary or regular work schedule. The jobs in social organizations should be workplaces where employees can achieve their goals and aspirations, despite any obstacles they may encounter, where they can invest in themselves and see personal growth, and where their work is meaningful and positively impacts their own lives. We are Social Innovation Insight, with a special focus on social problems, innovation and ideas, social business, design, and etc. If you are interested in any of these topics, please subscribe and hit the thumb up. Have a nice day.